Welcome back to another episode of the Unframe of Mind show where we have uncomfortable conversations without a condom.
No, we don't.
Okay, we don't do that. We do that sometimes. We also, another thing we don't do is we don't do reaction videos.
No, never.
We are not the kind of guys you would see lowering ourselves to doing fucking reaction videos. So,
but yet, here we are.
Let's not react. Let's not react to Tom MacDonald's latest video, Snowflakes.
Nope.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think
Oh, come on. Already right off the bat. Right off the bat. If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison.
But if the politicians lie,
it's like
it's perfectly fine.
It's like you're not allowed to bribe a politician either.
Jesus.
But they're allowed to ask you for money.
This is, I mean, how many seconds are we even into this one?
I don't know.
7 seconds in.
Yeah, something like that.
It seems like all of his music videos that we've reacted to, we don't even get within the first 10 seconds of the song
basically,
before we stop it for
basically,
something.
what he's just said is kind of like what 90% of our videos are about, just more hypocrisy and bullshit.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can go longer than 7 seconds this time.
Here goes the 7-second Tom MacDonald challenge, beginning now.
if you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? But you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and
Jesus Christ. This is sounding like everything that you read on the internet and what people are constantly just screaming into the wind, and it's just, I mean, again, it's just straight up facts. And
it sounds like what he's done is just gone onto like a conservative Twitter feed and just started reading them.
You know, here's the interesting here is the interesting thing though, is that a lot of people deem Tom MacDonald as a conservative, which he has clearly stated he is not. He's not nor the left or the right. He's more kind of down the center. But with his music, he's pointing out the hypocrisy of everything that's currently going on and just exploiting it through music. That's all he's doing. Yeah. So it's really fun to read the comments in the comment section on his videos to see how triggered people get.
Oh,
it's great.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, sorry.
Abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing.
Yep.
You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV.
Oh, hell.
That's straight up facts it again. I mean, it's true.
America the most, Americans. Yeah. That is kind of a weird dichotomy we're in right now as you think about that.
Yeah.
You got like all these different battles we keep seeing all the time between factions, if you will, is like you've got this super pro-American versus the super very anti-American, like that says we love America, but we want America to change, and we want to change it in so many ways just to make it unrecognizable.
All right, let's go.
This is great. I'm loving the whole like snowy background and shit that's going on.
You know, I am listening to the background beat, and this has got a hard bass line to it. I guarantee you, if I play this in my car, it's going to sound really good.
That'll be all right.
It probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, because everyone's a retard these days. Hear him preaching at the protest.
all the pronouns. Him, he, she, her, this, that, fucking whatever, dude. I'm like, come on. You know,
everyone's a retard.
I don't like that word, but I understand what he's getting at here. The pronouns. He's going after the pronoun people.
He's not wrong.
No,
he's not wrong. What was it, George
They're
Carlin?
so triggered.
Was it George Carlin says that half the people you know or the average person's an idiot, or half whatever. Fuck it.
The left is going to just lose their shit if they even catch wind of this song, if they haven't already.
Yeah.
Him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, because everyone's a retard.
Whoa,
these days. Hear him preaching at the protest that hates is the problem.
chick?
But hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here. Elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers
Dude,
Yes,
thank
oh my
God, how many videos have we said this for what, almost 6 years of the show? That's all I've said is like, look, hey, it's an election season. Oh, imagine that. Race is a big issue again.
Yeah,
of course.
the black vote only matters every 4 years.
Every 4 years, yeah. And it's like all of a sudden that's when we start hearing about like all these white supremacist attacks, and this white supremacy is the biggest violence perpetrators of violence in the United States, and it's like. And nobody seems to pick up on the patterns.
I like that he mentioned Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
You know, that whole situation that happened not too long ago, and he kind of threw that in there. And yeah, he is definitely triggering a lot of people with the song. Although the woman, that's not Nova.
Yeah,
I don't know who
I
she
have a
is.
feeling we're about to find out who that is. I don't know. Cause
I have no idea. Maybe
you
she's somebody part of the video. I don't know.
As much detail as Tom and Nova pay attention to these videos, you're not just going to have a random woman taking a mask off. I'm sure we're about to find out who that is.
I don't know.
Let's see who it is. It's a big reveal at the very end. Wait for it.
Or not at all. Who knows?
There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans.
Yes,
Folks
thank
who
God somebody finally fucking said something. That's been a bit. Oh, that gets to me, dude. It's like we constantly give welfare to all of these people when those benefits ought to be going to our fucking veterans, the ones that have actually served. You know, a lot of the times, you know, they're there to do a job, but they're protecting. They have paid the ultimate price in blood to give us the freedoms that we have today. And I feel like, you know, our government and just citizens in general shit on the veterans. Yeah. I mean, it's just, I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying you do have people that disrespect the military. But to point this out, it's just, what is it going to take for people to finally step up and understand that there are other people that come into this country that are, or even people that are already here that are being taken care of better by our government than our own veterans? Yeah,
it's quite the imbalance. I'm going to disagree with you that the veterans should get that welfare, but I do agree that
they should be supplemented something more than what they're getting now.
It's definitely not fair that, you know, there's people just sitting on their asses all day not doing shit, and literally there's multiple generation families that have only seen people on welfare. They've never seen what it looks like for somebody to actually hold a job in their family.
Dude, you got so many people on unemployment right now that are not working because the government is perpetrating this. They're feeding them that income so they don't have to go to work. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
How many businesses are competing with the government right now for giving out that free money?
I am so glad. Tom MacDonald, thank you so much for pointing this out and bringing that to the forefront. Thank you for that. As a person who has several friends in the military, that's big for me.
To the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes.
All right, so far as far as
the chorus,
choruses go, this one's kind of cool already. I'm liking this.
I like it for the humor. The forecast is calling for snow.
Yeah. I'm digging
again.
It so far.
It's a constant hit or miss with his choruses on songs, and I've been critical of Tom MacDonald and his choruses, but this has got a kind of a dark sense of humor to it. The way he's singing it.
It's my favorite humor.
But yeah, I do love the chorus in this one. This is good, Tom. I like it. All right.
We are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean. But if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They've blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave, all of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist.
There you go. What we just talked about not even 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I feel like we just need to call up Tom and have him write our descriptions for our shows. What do you think?
Dude, it's like
It's like every
I wonder if he binge watches our
every bar he throws out like seems like if there's another
It
topic.
came from one of our episodes.
It's like, oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that. Oh yeah, we talked about that too. All right, so did you notice his pants on the coveralls?
Man, you know what's funny is I'm not even really paying attention to the video as I am.
Yeah, look at his coveralls. It's got fake woke written right there.
Fake woke, yeah, and he's got the skull that's usually kind of correlates with a lot of his stuff. And
yeah,
his merch.
I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, that is.
All right,
I like the hat though with a Mickey Mouse on top.
with the jagged teeth.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks, you're supporting.
you dumbasses. I tell you what, I can't tell you how many times I've seen this in person. You got your millennials that are, and I'm sorry if I'm attacking you millennials. Not every millennial is like this.
Yeah, it's not a millennial thing. It's just an idiot.
I know. It's just, I've seen this. I've seen this firsthand. I walk into a Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, but I know others that do.
I'm literally drinking coffee.
Right. So, and I see them sipping their Starbucks. They're on their laptops or they're on their devices, and it's like they think their way of changing the world is getting on Twitter.
Fuck
and
capitalism.
Yeah,
Fuck capitalism. Like, bro, you don't even understand capitalism, and most people don't. Most people don't understand capitalism. It drives me nuts. People think America is a capitalist nation, but it's not. It's not at all. It's more of a crony capitalist nation where the government works hand in hand with the corporations and whatnot, and shits on us little guys. And then you got the people that are too stupid to recognize that it's just a power structure that's keeping control over everybody. And it's like y'all just look at. We're all in the same boat here. We're all on the same page. This is not capitalism. This is not free market whatsoever.
And I like how he pointed out all the different stereotypes when it comes to Asians, to gays, and everybody else. And it's just he's highlighting everything that is often spoke about, obviously in the media. But then to bring us into music and see how he portrays it in his own way, I can see where a lot of people would think he's conservative.
Yeah, I could see it. I don't think so.
So
I don't think so. I think he's
just pointing out the hypocrisy of all.
Probably would be a lot more in alignment with me than most conservatives,
right?
In terms of fuck the man, fuck the government. Just do
Yeah.
your own thing. The whole idea of being an independent artist to begin with is more of a very it's an independence thing. It's a freedom thing. It's I don't want to be tied down to anybody else telling me how I have to live my life. And
I would love so much just to
welcome
get him
to anarchy.
just to get him on the show and pick his brain about, because it seems like you and him would have so much in common. Believe it or not,
would be an amazing conversation for sure.
Oh yeah,
yeah, y'all let Tom know we want.
Yeah,
he's got an open spot.
Tag Tom, in this video. We would love to have him on just to talk about other things than just music.
So let's continue.
What you stand against, you don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma.
Oh, let me go back a little bit.
While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks, you're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Because honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so.
Okay, so I like what he was saying there about. Hang on, let me go back right here a second.
Real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay.
Right there.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna end until it's in a coffin. It's like when
kind of running out of words. We've talked about that before.
Yeah, it's the whole idea that when you run out of words, you start fighting with swords, and you just add an S to the beginning of words there, and you have a whole nother conflict going on. And it's like when people get in these conflicts, and you even see this in like smaller family size conflicts where you just kind of have this disagreement. you have this disagreement that then becomes like this bigger event, and it escalates and it escalates and escalates, and nobody at any point says, hey, maybe we've blown this way out of proportion, maybe this has gotten a little out of hand, maybe the other guy's not the devil, literally the devil, maybe we can have a conversation. And once words are no longer effective, which I mean, I hate to say it, but it's not seeming like words are doing much good nowadays.
No, it's not, given all the violence we've seen. I mean, it's just, again, we've been talking about this for so long on this show.
Yeah, once the words run out, once the words don't work anymore, then it's only going to end, what he says, in a coffin. It's going to end when the stronger force wins the conflict. I mean, that's really all it is to it. And in this case, unfortunately, I really feel like, yes, the left or the liberals or what have you tend to have better organization, better numbers in terms, they're more of a hive mindset type group.
Such as Antifa.
They tend to be more of a we style, group, whereas people who are on the right or even in the center or libertarians or a lot of your ANCAPs and whatnot tend to be more independent, just want to be left alone, want to go their own way, want to lead their own lives. And it's really hard to have that group organization.
No, I don't agree. Make no mistake. Well, if the right needs to organize, it can.
Right, and they will. And the right tends to be more into Second Amendment rights and firepower, and they come from a military background and things like that. And that's going to be an interesting conflict. A bloody one, very deadly one, and I don't want to see it come to that.
I don't think we'll ever get there. I think we're getting closer. I think as the years have moved on, I think we're getting closer to that point.
Yeah.
What that looks like,
heading the other direction.
Well, what that looks like over the years, as we've said 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And if you go back and watch some of our older videos, it's like, wow, we really have progressed in this very bad direction. Yeah. What is going to be the turning point for us to revert back?
What are we going to be saying?
Calm? I don't know.
4 years from now, what are we going to be saying?
Yeah. But, yeah, he made a good point. I like the play on words when he mentioned that. That was pretty good.
Everybody's wrong. That's a real problem.
Hey, wait. Did you notice we still don't have any idea who this chick in the video is? Like, other than just, she's just looking sexy in the background for some additional flavor. But it doesn't seem like Tom to have a video with no reason.
Unless if you guys have seen something or heard something that we have not. I work nights, sleep during the day, so I haven't had any time to research anything.
Maybe.
I know he does a live video usually the day before this drops. I did not have a chance to see it, so I don't know if it was mentioned. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a friend or
what he could have
somebody that's coming up.
He could have had some like a trans black woman who's
fuck me no.
Also do the trifecta, the ultimate minority, and have her in the background. Then how can anybody argue with him then?
She, he, him, them, those.
They go by they.
Purple hair.
Yeah. They have their participation trophies with them while they're dancing sexy. Maybe they're promoting their OnlyFans.
Y'all don't get your panties in the water.
They don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Soon enough, we running out of options. This ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. We ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane. More flames, oh no, no more snowflakes.
What's he doing at the end?
He's like, I better get the fuck up out of here.
See that right? Yeah.
It does. It's like people are about to come and get him.
You hear the sirens. He's like, oh, shit. I'm out.
Once again, props to Nova on her incredible video work and editing skills. Absolutely great. Overall, I did not watch any of the video. I was more focused and looking away, trying to really pay attention to the lyrics. Mm-hmm. I'll have to go back and watch actually the full video to kind of pick up on other details, but the chorus, I liked it. Was it the best? No. Did it suck? No. It was right down the center for me. Funny? Yes, absolutely. The lyrics, again, on point. Facts, 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 facts. He continues to deliver the same facts again and again. Now, here's the thing, though. How much should he stay on the political subjects with his music? And this is something that I've been hearing a lot of people talk about. Is he?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even consider this a political video at all.
No?
This is more of a social
yeah,
issues.
okay.
This is more like what we're dealing with in society overall, because it's not like he's sitting there talking about all the shit that's going on Capitol Hill and what President Biden's doing, and he's talking about Nancy Pelosi. He's not getting into the actual politician stuff. He mentions politicians, but I mean, other than that, for the most part, it's just this divide and conquer shit that we're dealing with. The fact that we can't talk to each other anymore. The fact that this is just going to continue to escalate. That we've got the fact that we're in a society where we have the term snowflakes to describe a certain group of people.
I never would have thought that.
Which, I mean, like, that should tell you, like, I mean, because you think about that rugged individualism that America was all about. Like, that was the patriotic kind of duty of the American citizen. And, we were all about freedom and Second Amendment rights and free speech. And then you got this term called snowflakes. Like, what is, that's not American. That's not in no way, shape, or form is that American. But if we continue heading down the road we're going, then the rest of the world might associate the idea of a snowflake with the idea of an American and kind of conflate the two.
Yeah,
honestly.
but look how soft America's kind of become toward
that's
in
exactly
front of
what
the
I'm
rest of the rest of the world.
Right.
I don't know, man. I love this song. Like I said, I'm about to go back and watch the video. Seems I was more interested in the lyrics, which I usually am with his with his content. But
absolutely.
Yeah, I hope to see more of his videos. But what I would really like to see from Tom MacDonald is more of his spoken word. That's something that I enjoy, and I also know that a lot of other Tom MacDonald fans do as well. And he can still talk about social issues and politics.
Yeah,
and
there's
things like that.
something to be said.
He seems to resonate with a lot of people who struggle with addictions, with alcoholism, pills, that sort of way of life. And he has become this beacon for those individuals to become sober. I've read these in the comment section on YouTube, and it's like I want to see him kind of. I would like to see him. I shouldn't say I want him. I would like to see him kind of gravitate back. No. Oh yes. Let me tell you. No. I'd like to see a little bit more of that from him, because I think that he can tap into that side a little bit more and kind of give us more content that it's a little bit different. And I don't know. He's a creative dude, and he's got plenty of material, plenty of things to discuss. Love the video. Once again, Nova killed it. I don't know who the chick is in the video. I'm going to have to go back and figure it out. If you guys know, just drop a comment.
Yeah, I felt like there was going to be a verse that she was going to have like a small part in
I
there.
was waiting for that. And then I'm thinking like, wait a minute, that's not Nova, because I know the tattoos that she's got, and the look that she obviously has was not her. So I was like, okay, well, what's going on here? Is this? I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm talking too much.
We'll find out.
We're going to keep this going for another 45 minutes because y'all just want to see our ugly asses.
And check it out. If you guys would like to purchase one of these shirts, I'm identifying as vaccinated. Feel free to head over to our store at
They are selling like hotcakes.
Over at unframeofmind.com. We have the shirt, and we also have a decal sticker that you guys can buy as well. And those purchases help support Patreon businesses as well.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you guys very much for watching this episode. Let us know in the comments, were we on point? Were we totally off base? What'd you guys think of the video? And we look forward to seeing you next time.
And don't be a fucking snowflake.
I've been your host, Daniel Wagner.
Anthony Trewick.
And we are not reacting to videos, and we are not snowflakes.
More flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.